Hello. On my YouTube debunked videos regarding the Kenneka Jenkins case, everyone keeps posting, have you seen the clock that's blurry? Have you seen the blurry clock? Oh my God, oh my God. It's got to be something nefarious. Well, it just isn't, okay? Now look at, here's the surveillance footage of the LL kitchen. That's the size you get if you download a video off of YouTube, okay? That's the size you get, all right? Now, what I'm going to do are two different things. I'm going to show you how I can get the time code and the clock area enlarged so we can watch them both at the same time. All right, so see this, you can't see it, but I'm going to put the same clip on top of itself. All right, so let me do this. I think it's, well, let's just do it this way. All right, so right now, I've got the same clip on top of itself. All right, and I'll show you, prove that to you by making it smaller, okay? So it's on top of itself, and if you, I don't know if you can watch it, but same thing's going on at the same time. Let me move this over to the side and you can see it. All right, see, you see that? Same thing at the same time. Everything's synced up, all right? So now I'm going to make the one on top bigger. All right. Then I'm going to crop it. I'm going to add an effect called crop. And then I'm going to put the crop effect onto the video itself. All right, and then I'm going to crop in the left side of the video that's on top. Then I'm going to crop up the bottom so it's just below that. And then I'm going to crop the top right there. Okay, now I'm going to scale up the time and then move it over a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to make the image on the bottom larger. Okay, we're going to get rid of the time will be off the screen. I'm just going to get to the clock area. Okay, so you can kind of barely make out a clock above the the window there. I'm going to scale in some more. Zoom it in. Right there. Okay, so this is the area people are talking about. The problem is look what happens when you zoom far in on a already poor quality video. Everything's blurry already. I mean, you can't really make out much of anything here. Okay, now this is a clock that has a black edge, and then there's black hands on the clock. Okay, and when I say hands, don't go, oh, see, he said there's hands in the room. No, I'm talking about the hands of the clock, okay? All right, so now you can't see it quite as well, the clock, but you can actually make out, like right there, you can see the minute hand actually moving. I think the clock is about 2 minutes faster than this time right here. You can see right there it's 2:30. Well, that looks almost like 2:31 right there. Because you can see the hour hand is up there, and then the minute hand is just past the bottom. But to make it easier to see, what I'm going to do is I am going to add another effect. And I think this one, it's color correction. And I'm just typing it in the search in the effects panel. There it is. And then I'm going to put brightness and contrast. Now what I'm going to do is increase the brightness a little bit, and then the contrast down. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to make it darker. See, now you can see the clock pretty well, right? So everything else in the video is pretty dark, but now you can see the clock a lot better. Okay. Now you can actually see the hands move around. Nothing's being intentionally blurred here, though. Okay, look how blurry everything is. See, when you have a video that's that small to start with, I downloaded it off of YouTube, a direct upload from a YouTube user. They did a direct upload, and Fractal Truth. I was trying to remember his name. Fractal Truth. So he uploaded it right from the hard drive that he got for the surveillance footage. He uploaded it to YouTube. YouTube compresses it. That means it changes the pixels a little bit. Then I download it. Now I'm blowing it up, and now there's artifacts everywhere. Okay, but when you scroll through it, it looks pretty natural. I mean, you see the black edge and the hands in there. And, you know, Kenneka comes into the kitchen around 3:20, you know, I can't remember if it was like 3:28-ish. All right, so I'm going to extend the timeline out so we can really see it. But look, you can still see the hands moving around. Okay. So, like, you can see the minute hand right there moving. But, you know, every frames change. That's how the guy in the blue, you know, when you guys called this a person in a blue jacket and hoodie, you know, keep in mind right here, watch this. This whole video is 2 hours and something minutes long. Notice how this supposed person with a hoodie isn't even moving at all. So you're saying that that person sat there for 2 hours and 45 minutes and didn't move at all? All right, let's go all the way to the end. All right, see, this is when people are walking around. This is the motion capture version as well as just the regular. It combined the motion capture along with just the regular filming, because all of these cameras film the entire day. Okay, and then you can just watch the motion capture version if you want to. All right, so Kenneka comes in, kind of coming up here soon. I think it right. Let's see. Let's play it right here. So it's 3:27:09. I think she does come in right around in this time frame there, but you can still see the clock there. Nobody's trying to pixelate it out. All right. It's just because it's got a really thin black border and really small hands on it. I mean, look how blurry every single other item in the room is. Okay, the entire wall up here is blurry. This is blurry. That's blurry. This is blurry. This is blurry. This is blurry. Every single thing is blurry because what you have is a poor quality video. Okay, here comes Kenneka, right? There she is. So 3:27:48. Okay, now you can see up here, it looks like, let's scrub it around on this area here so you can watch the clock. 3:27. Okay, you can see right there, you can see the minute hand moving around. Exactly. So I think the minute hand is actually, it's like, looks like about 3:31 right there. So it's about 3 minutes ahead. Okay, now I'm not even looking at the upper right hand clock. That should be around 4. Yep, 3:54. And I'm just going to keep watching it. Now it's 4:15-ish. Yep, exactly right. And now I can see the minute hand coming around again. See that? That should be about, I'm not even looking at the upper right hand clock. I'm just watching this right here. Right now it should be about 4:30. Yep. And now I just looked up there and it's exactly right. And this should be about 4:45. Yep. 4:41-ish. So see that? You can actually see the minute hand right there. Hopefully you got a good enough computer or screen to be watching this. But there's nothing nefarious about the clock whatsoever. Okay, look around the whole room as I scrub. See how there's just a lot of movement? That's what you get in poor quality video. And I think it's not even 15. It's 15 frames a second, not 30, I believe. But I may be wrong on that. Let's just say it's 30 frames a second. It's just poor quality video. 640 by 480, uploaded to YouTube, then downloaded again, then uploaded again. Everybody has these really crappy versions. I'm actually getting in the mail the original videos put onto a hard drive. And I'm hoping they'll be here, you know, middle of next week. I'm not really sure how quick these people move. But heck, let's try to even zoom in a little bit further on this. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so you can kind of see that the clock right there. Let me see if I can boost up that, make it even darker, and have it show up better. No, that doesn't really help. Okay, but you can see the clock. You can see the hands actually moving. Now, if they really wanted to blur it out, you wouldn't even be able to see that. Okay, but see the minute hands moving. You can even see that it matches up pretty closely to this clock right here if you really pay attention to it. Okay, let's try to find the clearest possible points. Yeah, so right there it looks like, I'm not even looking at the upper, I'm going to guess that's 440. Yeah, 433. Okay, close. Yeah. So just keep watching. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna scroll through the entire video with just the clock, where you can watch the clock. All right. And pause it whenever you feel like it. Take a guess at what time it is. You know, like right here, it should be about 3 o'clock. Yep, 3:01:04. Okay, so 3 o'clock, and now look at that. You can see the minute hand moving around. Down by, it's past the 3:30 mark right now, going up. This should be about 4 o'clock right now. Yep, getting close. That should be about 4:15, 4:30. Yep, 4:45-ish. Well, it's still moving. Let's see, right there, 4:45. Yeah, it's just hard to see it. 4:45, I think, is right there. But okay, now that should be about 5. Yep. Yeah. So now I'm going to do it without stopping it at all. Here we go. See that minute hand moving around nicely? Notice how it's consistently the same quality the whole time around. Maybe every once in a while a few frames look better than others, but they're not trying to hide anything, okay? It's just, I mean, why would they blur the clock out when the employees are there? Okay, it's the same all the way throughout the entire, let's see, so 2:30 to 5:47. Okay, it's the same the whole time. Now I'm going backwards. See that minute hand just zipping around? Yep. So there's no there, as they say. This clock, this new clock blurriness idea is a total joke again. Okay, the video I saw the guy use, he actually, you know, it was so pixelated that you couldn't even see the clock in some of the shots, and that's just not true. Okay, you can see the clock in every single frame. Just sometimes it's more blurry, like right there. Wow, what the hell is that? Or like, what's that? Nothing. But if you actually watch it, see that right there? You can see the minute hand moving around. Right there. Real simple stuff. Okay? So hopefully this proves to you that the clock isn't an issue. Okay? It's, I believe it's about 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes ahead of the time right here. So that actually helps prove that the time in the upper right hand corner in all the videos is actually the real time, and it's also the system time that all of the cameras are synced up to. So for that reason, I'm glad that somebody actually pointed out that there was a clock there. I hadn't noticed it because it was pretty faint, okay, and it would be faint because the video quality is so poor, and you know, it's really pixelated. And the only reason you can see it pretty well now is because the brightness, I actually made it darker and then increased the contrast. And that's how you could see it. Okay. Well, I hope that's proves it for all you people. And until next time, quit the insanity.